Francesco because he used to live in New York, and I was like, yeah, I know him. He's like, yeah, he keeps inviting me to stuff. I'm like, that's pretty random. That's the little kind of stuff that keeps you watching somebody, some kind of real connection.
A little bit of connection.
Just something, it doesn't. I don't know him. It doesn't change anything.
That was ball 3 too. All right.
Towards that upper end. Yeah. You're basically looking hand.
Right.
All right, one more.
Yeah. Chris will play again.
I'll play some Witch in a little bit.
Goes for some ultimate. Penultimate. Not penultimate.
I think somebody will do it in at least like 30 seconds.
You.
I don't know if it'll be. I'm not sure.
Battle the Witch in 30 seconds.
Yes, Battle the Witch.
3, 2, 1.
Battle the Witch is a book.
So we're 42 minutes out of his hour and 5 minute estimate. And it looks like
He's got a lot to
really
go.
good so far.
He's got a lot to go, though.
Looks like they've taken out the spiders for Captain Falcon, actually.
Oh, he did?
It looks this way, yeah.
Did he just do he took them out?
Yeah, because it's moddable. Because the game's moddable.
Why would you take them out?
Could you imagine that sound file going out to 150,000 viewers?
Oh, the ear rape would be too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess not many people are hardcore Bocce watchers. Okay.
Yeah. People who aren't expecting the spider.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Like ripping pepperoni.
Huh. I didn't know it was moddable.
All games are moddable.
I guess so. I
say that, but...
No, I'm not seeing anybody. I didn't know you do Ryu here or Ryu. You watch that College Humor thing?
I don't watch a whole lot of that kind of stuff.
They had a Street Fighter the later years. You never watched that? Awesome. That's also something. I watch Super Metroid and I watch that.
I don't actually tend to find things like College Humor funny.
You're not into that. Some of it's good. Actually, not some. That is funny.
Yeah. Like your standard College Humor stuff just is lost on me. Really.
I'm not sure it was found. I also watched some Castlevania 2. There's a guy...
Did you watch the Castlevania races this morning?
No, I have been either asleep or
hype
here.
as hell, dude. We had a four-way Castlevania 4 race. That was hype.
Castlevania 4.
Super Castlevania 4? We had a three-way Castlevania 3 race as well. That was hype as hell.
So how do you like the horses, Chris?
They're lit to begin with, but you can change the
color.
I don't know how you like more. I'm not sure really. But they're lit to begin with. You have about 4 horses lit at the beginning of the ball.
And you just gotta get them all.
That can change by the even the shots that are lit can change by the pop area up there. Well, it's not with the pops, but it's like the ruler area. The switches in the ruler area.
Okay.
I don't think the pops do anything with it. I haven't really noticed. They might.
Like this. This is kind of dumb. I guess you pound the 1 key.
Yeah.
Or 2 key or something. But I've not gotten to him, so I can't.
I don't know, it's a thing, man.
It's what I like to watch. Things I like to watch are not things I like to play.
Yeah, that's the exact thing for me. Like, I spend a lot of time watching like long RPG speedruns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And while I love me some RPGs, I would never be able to speedrun one.
No, well, I don't want to speedrun an RPG. I want to maximize my stats
Yeah, right.
and
I'm like a total min-maxer.
one shot the
One shot
I'm
the
just,
final boss.
Yeah.
Like, suck it, Necron, or whatever.
Played a lot of Fallout 1 and 2,
Oh,
which I hacked them to get like max stats, and then the game is really fun
Yeah.
because you can nuke everybody. I like that. I like playing evil.
Have you seen the Fallout 1 and 2 speedruns?
No, but it's pretty fast, isn't
Yeah, it's like
it?
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Involves lots of stealing and planting bombs in people's pockets.
Really? Huh. No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, like you can sneak up to someone and put dynamite in someone's pocket and they explode once you're on them. Because you've not thrown dynamite at them, you've not attacked them. So it doesn't. Like,
That's how you get items. And...
Towns don't go hostile to you and stuff like that. So, in fact, 2 years ago.
I guess I'm going to the Witch. I don't know.
2 years ago at AGDQ, Lee speed ran both of them one-handed. He had his other hand taped to a soda bottle. He ran it all one-handed.
Taped to a soda. So to the witch. So what are you gonna do?
I'll go for a better time on this real fast.
Real fast.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. It's 3, 2, 1.
It could be 1, 2, 3.
Chris Newsom is following Kevin Stone's lead. Never before done in the history of Chris. How do you do that font? Is that
No
a
idea.
font, or is that just bullshit?
Like, I spend a lot of time watching games on Twitch, and I spend a whole lot of time in chats.
I like the chat. I like saying hi to the host, and they respond.
But like,
But yeah, I don't tend to. I usually maximize it and put it on
I'll
other
say
screen.
hello and that kind of thing,
Yeah.
but then I'll like put it on my other monitor and
Yeah,
play a game,
that's what I do.
or work on something I've got to work on. And then we have ASCII penises.
Is that what that was?
That was an ASCII penis.
I've not seen that before.
ASCII art penis. It's been purged.
Oh, it already died.
Yeah. Our mods were on the job.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that kind of sums up Twitch chat, really.
Bad.
The-
Yeah, 119. Probably. I got you at 120.
On that, I'll go for the Witch. I'm not going to be good at that, probably. It's going to get somebody like awesome or something. I'm good.
I think you'll be good at it.
I don't know. You got to, it's like this stuff is like really, really quick like that. I don't know.
Oh, this thing.
Yeah, the horse is a different color.
Yeah.
The witch, I'll
Do the witch.
I'll go for the witch.
Do the witch. I cannot pay attention as much.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
The goals, we're doing horse of another color, different color, which is 4 horses, and then shooting it under the flipper. And Chris has got a time of like 50-some seconds. But the real challenge is going for Battle of the Witch, which is both multi-balls, 1 Munchkin mode, and destroying the 3 witch modes. So that's one of the witch modes there. Witch Hurry Up 1. So he's clicked that.
All the lights are on.
What's that?
Something going on. I don't know if it's good, but there's something going on in the game.
Oh, okay.
All the lights are on. They shouldn't.
Alright, well, I need to get back inside and get some work
Word,
done.
man. Okay.
We'll chat again later, man.
Yeah, we're here all week.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll chat later.
Right on. Thanks for coming by.
I was just watching the pinball and was like,
All the lights were on. I had 10 man lights on the line. Lights were on, but the locks were not lit, so it wasn't right. 3, 2, 1. Alright, this looks better.
It does. I don't think it's gonna last all day, but we do have a guy coming in from out of town that may enjoy playing it. So we might leave it on. Shoot the ram. He's going for the Munchkin start. Yeah. They're gonna learn now. Because he's got two multi-balls are a check mark. So now up there. Bam.
I need a lot more witch.
Yeah, three great games. Witch hurry up one.
I need 3 witch hurry-ups.
Yeah.
Lift the rainbow up. I'm trying to get the Munchkin. Go up top of that.
Nice. Up. Okay, there's that.
All I need now is the
Witch hurry ups. And you got one of them. Ding, da, ding.
That's probably something I should go for during multi-ball.
Completing the witch is the long one.
Oh.
160 mainstream. Wow.
Try to get.
You're out of balls.
That's what I'm saying. Trying to get. 3, 2, 1.
The slowest part has been him achieving it. Let's see that.
I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna settle down and play. Three, two, one, go. Oh, there's some plunge one.
Do you have a time for this?
No. I mean, nobody's been timing me.
Let's do no reset until you get it.
I'm gonna start this over.
Start this one over, but just do it.
Well, yeah.
It's more interesting to watch,
Yeah, I agree.
to see it achieved, and then see where the optimization points are. One hurry up.
Game Boy DS is what I like the monkey Ideally, I want to punch the ball around to begin with, but I'm having a hard time getting nervous. Try to keep the witch off. It's dangerous. It has to be done. I'm going to hit the orbit on this one.
picture while you're posting that. Yeah, I know why. Why he thinks that's a cool thing to do. So what he's doing up there is trying to hit the rescue lights. So he needs the R and the E. Hits the target, goes up. Or he can do the loop. There's a loop up there that's kind of a little bit off camera because it's blocked by the cabinet, top of the cabinet. Unnecessary. Oh, gotta turn that off. That's rescue. Should be using this to get his munchkin mode. And his locks for... he's got the... I think he's got both. Ready to start second multi-ball. Up. Starts that multi-ball. Play, play, play. It's a little chaotic following what's going on. So now which hurry up 2. So that was 8, that was big 8 points, but it achieved the achievement.
all lit. Stop. Play good. 3, 2, 1, go.
So back to reset. So there's the start of the first switch mode. Which hurry stops a little bit less than pops, it seems like. Which doesn't really seem to be registering. That's 3 shots of which that haven't registered. There's the 4th. That's the right shot as the backhand, it seems. Hey, thanks, Jaded.
Like how they just incorporated into like this giant pile.
So you should be hitting the loop, that's what I would think. Yeah, there's 1 letter. Yeah, it's important to nudge up there. 1 loop. Lock. Oh, I guess he has a lock, so that's the start. It's in the doors that you can't see. So there's rescue. This should exclusively being used to start other things. Definitely the witch. Get a feel for the game, get a feel for the plunges, and get a feel for hitting the witch from the right angle. If you're gonna go for the horse in a different color, just give it a play and figure out what you're understanding and what you're not, and ask a question. I think that run's dead. Hi, Kristen. Where'd you guys go?
We're watching
Oh, yeah.
James
Yeah.
was fascinated by it.
Yeah. That's like, Whitwix is one of the guys that I watch online.
I was going to tell you that if you hadn't, you should watch it.
Yeah, he's the only person that I actually know, of that's here.
He's good. I
He-
mean, he's a great
he's
player,
great to
but
watch.
it also was like really interesting to hear him talk about all of the strategies that he's
Yeah,
using as he goes through the game.
He's been studying the game for over a year.
Fascinating.
I mean, he was playing N64 Mario before, which he still plays occasionally, but he's the world record holder of Boshi, so he's like, look at this map. It's ridiculous. Jumping on bees while they attack you, and then like
Yeah.
the cheetah
This is the
squad.
toughest one.
No, this is ridiculous. So you know Drew, so he Oz on Twitch, he plays this, and he's 100%ed it, which is what he's doing.
Right. I heard the guys sitting right in front of us. They were like, 80% even isn't really a thing anymore. But if you can play 100%, I don't know what that means.
80%. I don't even know why you'd play 80%.
I don't know what the 80 or 100 means.
It was probably any, not 80, which just means beating the game. You know, a lot of people can beat the game other than me. I would go. I've never heard of 80%. What that would mean is beating the game less, like Cheetah Man and another couple achievements. Oh, I didn't know we were recording it. Timing it.
Oh, the timing of it's okay. James will probably
James
get the
is
shot
playing
this time.
the Invisible Man. Is playing. He's just that tall.
He likes hitting too. Actually, he likes it when he only gets one of the T's, so he can say that he got two.
2. Are you here, Jaden?
My next guess is casual.
I don't know if I heard correctly, but I swear somebody gave a $3,000 donation to him while he was doing this.
Maybe.
It's ridiculous. I mean, there's huge applause and stuff. You're sitting in the very back, so I wasn't sure if I heard.
Yeah, Bowen played this on Papa TV a few months ago. And he like sucked, and then put up 1,000,000 points or something like that.
Just all the war horses. Just needs to hit that shot that he never hit.
He might not realize that that's a shot.
He's trying. He did. Chris felt confident that he knew
What
the shot
it was there?
It's just, I think the coordination involved in remembering to hold up the right flipper while you're trying to hit it.
Yeah.
There, he tried it there. You can see him every once
The
in a
flipper's
while,
up, I see. Yeah, I see. Okay, so he's aware of that. He just keeps the flipper up, but
He's not really concerned about the speed component, though.
yeah. Oh yeah. That kick out, was that doing that to you or just sometimes?
I raised the power of the kick out so it kicks it out harder. I increased the power to that coil. And I haven't seen it do that. That's the first time I've seen it do that.
Yeah.
Typically goes to the left.
70,000 on the mainstream, that's cool.
It's a little bit variable. It's not always doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it do it. I think Destroy the Witch is very doable, but even once you get into it, it's not a sure thing to get it. I mean, it's about a 50% chance, maybe a little better than that, actually beating the witch when you get in there. Three horses.
That's the gem shot.
Yeah. It's easier than
game time.
What's going on here?
Right?
Come sit down.
Jack
He's not
is
going.
not even trying.
You want to come sit down and time him?
Well, if it takes a second to get somebody to time it.
Huh?
That's what it takes to actually get the timer to go. I guess, yeah. I mean, if I have to push the button on the keyboard to start the timer, then I guess I have to sit over there. You gonna play some? I'll time you. I'm not gonna get you.
I guess I'll put a time up, right? That's the
Yeah,
point.
you'll totally beat my time. It's not very good.
I need to try it as well.
The witch is where it's at. That's a good challenge. It's fun. It's not going to take that long to do. The hardest part is probably getting the 3 hurry-ups.
Getting the witch to register. You'd think cross court like that right into it is the right thing, but you only really succeeded backhanding it. Other than a skill shot. The skill shot.
Well, it takes more than one hit each time. You know.
To collect it?
Yes, it takes more than one hit to collect it.
So it's counting down the hurry up and it's not one shot.
It's not one shot.
Oh, okay,
No.
then it might be
No,
registering.
it's going to be 2 shots.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where's your counter?
I thought it's 2 shots to start it. One shot to collect
More
it.
than one shot to collect it. So she's like, ah! She takes the hit. And she talks about it. But
not the
she doesn't give me the hurry up.
I mean the one that shows you the menu.
Oh.
Because this is where you want to watch because they're in between stuff. So
Yeah, I know.
The rainbow's already first. There's rainbow stanzas. Hit them all.
This is the first club pinball shirt.
get the time in.
Know where the ball is. Oh, it went around.
It's hard to see.
Oh, we're timing.
There it goes. We got it this time.
What is that? What did he look?
He just needs a ramp, and then that works too.
Just gotta get that one shot.
Oh. Two. I'm gonna get up for a second.
Trying to get around. Still got it. Squeeze in.
All right, gotcha.
That's where we start.
All right, so I'm back after my failed attempts on battling the witch. I'm gonna try that some more though. I think I'm gonna get that. James is up to 3 horses within about 17 seconds. And finds the right outlane. It's a pretty draining game, Wizard of Oz, and with no ball save, it's pretty tough. That's how it is. We have it on factory settings, and factory default is no ball save in this game. So James is looking for that 4th horse. It's over here on the spinner shot or the ramp. There's a variety of shots that'll work for that 4th horse. Unfortunately, you can't get it during this mode. But you can keep the ball in play by hitting that ramp. Looks like that's not going to happen.
have no ball save. It seems strange.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that decision was made. I mean, from a competitive player's standpoint, I can understand it because you're actually plunging the ball, as opposed to a game where, like Attack from Mars, where a solenoid launches the ball for you. So you're actually in control of that plunge. But I know for my game that I'm putting on location that people are putting $1 into play, I'm going to have a ball save on it just because I don't want people to feel like they got screwed. I've just, you can hit the witch you can short plunge, hit the witch, and get right out lane so easily on this game that.
I mean, I can totally understand from a competitive standpoint why you would want a ball save, but is it reasonable to say that a default setting isn't really for a competitive type play?
I think that's very reasonable. I'm not a big fan of ball saves myself, but we as players have gotten so used to them in the last 20 years that we kind of expect a ball save and think, well, I drained within 3 seconds, so how come I'm not getting the ball back? Well, in this particular game, you don't. And maybe that's just the way that Keith Johnson likes it. Maybe he's like me and doesn't really like ball saves. I don't know. But
I don't mind them except when they're not consistent. That's really frustrating.
players, I mean, for the most part, I watch players on location, and people, of course, when you're paying for the game and trying to get a replay or a high score, you do like to get a ball save. No doubt. And I used to like them too when I was just improving. Yes, just starting out, trying to get better.
I think you started again.
Okay. Well, no, I already. Okay, that's fine.
Started.
So James is in the mode called "There's No Place Like Home," and he got there by hitting all 5 of the stand-ups in the lower pop bumper area right here. These 5, 1, 2, 3. Well, there's 5 of them there. And if you get all 5 of those lit and the ball drains, then you start "There's No Place Like Home," and that's a very there's a lot to do in that mode. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to, in order to save the ball during that mode, you have to hit all the rainbow targets, then the spinner and the saucer shots, then the orbit shots, and then finally the ramp. And after all of that, you get your ball back. So it's a little more involved than actually going down the Toto lane and just shooting the ramp. But you're scoring points in the meantime. So it's not totally worthless. Looks like we're starting a new game here. And we are off. I really would like to see James get all 4 horses and then shoot underneath that ramp. He was getting the 4 horses pretty quick earlier on. But he has 1 so far. Yeah, we got some chat about the ball saves. And yeah, my perspective is, if you're playing in competition, it just doesn't seem fair when you play for 7 seconds and then you don't get a ball save, and then somebody else steps up there, plays for 4 seconds, they actually arguably play worse than you because they drain within 4 seconds, but they get the ball back. That always rubs me wrong. But I can see a ball save on a game where you're not in control of the plunge. When there's a manual plunger or the ball is fed to the flippers like on Shadow, I don't see any reason for a ball save in competition.
Let's see if he has 3 or there's 4.
There's 4 because whenever he has 4, this light right here is going to be on. That collect light right here. So we're looking for this flipper to be, instead of this position, we want the flipper like this. Well, I guess it's maybe more like this. As far up as it goes. And then shoot with the left flipper up here and collection, of course, of a different color. So it's available, it's ready. It is primed for collection.
Is it possible from the right flipper at all?
You can backhand it up there. It's actually very easy if you happen to be a multi-ball and have 2 balls trapped on the right flipper. You can just flip it right up there, and that's a really easy way to collect it. But I have backhanded it before. You have to have the ball kind of rolling just right and then backhand it up there. It's a very sweet shot, but that's very tough, I think.
Another Toto escapes.
So he's in the first Toto escapes, and that's achieved by hitting the ramp. If he were to get Toto escapes more than 1 time during a game, the next time he would have to shoot 2 shots to let Toto escape. And James actually achieved that earlier. It was very cool. He shot the ramp and then stuck it in the wizard saucer to get his ball back. But not that time. He's starting it up again. This plunge on this one's pretty clunky. I was trying to plunge the ball around into the pop bumpers to try to light up the ball lock for rescue, and I was having a hard time plunging it long and getting it to go in the bumpers. It was rattling around a lot. He's back into Toto. This just takes one shot to save the ball. And I actually like the outlane little games on this Wizard of Oz machine. Well, Jaded, we're moving games around throughout the week, so if you don't like what we have here right now, just check back later on. We're going to have other games in. We just moved Whitewater in place of Tron. You're not going to see Lion Man in play here, but we're giving away a game that has Lion Man in it, courtesy of Pinball Joe. And the games that are here at Pinball Done Quick are supplied by Replay FX. Thank you so much, Replay FX in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, for giving us these games to play here throughout the week. They're getting lots of play, not only on the Wizard of Oz here on the camera, but all the other games we have here set up as well. Folks, be sure to check out Replay FX. It's going to be occurring from July 30th to August 2nd, the biggest arcade in the universe. There'll be plenty of competition and just things to play there for fun, as well as I think like a rock wall and maybe sumo wrestling type things where you wear those suits. Just stuff like that is going on there. I'm not sure exactly all that they have there. I know there's a lot of good stuff. I'm going to have to pull up the website and check it out again myself. It looks like a lot of fun. Be sure to attend that if you can. That's Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Replay FX from July 30th through August 2nd, 2015. And James is firing it up again. Let me start the clock. Okay. There we go. He counted down for me. And he's trying to get a horse of a different color collected. For those of you who are just joining us, we're running a speed run here on the Wizard of Oz limited edition pinball machine. And the objective is to collect 4 horses, and that's done by shooting the shots that have the horse insert lit, such as the wizard shot here, wizard saucer. You can see this is a horse insert right here. So if he were to shoot up into this saucer, he would collect a horse. So far he's collected 1 horse. The ramp is lit for a horse. You can see that right here. And he's tilting out Toto. He's still at 1 horse. That shot does not award a horse right now, but that shot does. So James just locked the ball towards rescue multi-ball. He's collected a horse for that shot as well. So he's got 2 horses down and 2 to go. The ramp is lit for a horse, as you can see right here. That's the horse insert, and the ramp is lit for a horse. And the saucer over here is lit for a horse. You can see this is a saucer insert right here, and this is a saucer shot right about here. So James is at 3 horses. He needs to shoot a ramp or a saucer. I can't really tell. It looks like the left orbit is lit for a horse as well. It's kind of obstructed. That horse insert is obstructed somewhat by the pop bumper and the wire form in that area. And James is going to fire it up again, give it another shot, and he's off. Let's see if we can get this 4 horses this time. No horses yet. And nice save there by James. One horse collected so far. And kind of fumbles it down the middle there. He's got two horses. Got the ball on the left flipper. Be a good time to hit that ramp shot for a horse. That'll work too. That saucer gives him one. So he's just short one horse right now. And that's the end of ball two, but he's got another ball. So that's a rescue multi-ball lock shot right there. Dorothy is captured. Four horses have been collected. So the objective right now is to shoot this shot right here, the collect horse of a different color shot. There's a middle right flipper right here where I'm drawing. And that middle right flipper has to be held up, so it has to be held up like this, and the shot has to go from the left flipper underneath the held up right flipper and down into that we're looking for. If he shoots that, he will collect horse of a different color. So welcome to everybody who just joined us. We are speed running Wizard of Oz pinball machine, trying to achieve horse of a different color as quickly as possible, and he was very close there. He's doing the right thing. He's holding up the right flipper. Oh, so close. He has all four horses. He just needs to collect them now. And here we go. Let's see if he can get it. Oh, it's close. It's a little bit early on that shot. And very close there as well. Still early though. That time he's late. Oh, just pop it up there, James. Oh, that doesn't work, huh? Oh, man. Sometimes I was saying pop it up there because sometimes when you have two balls in the right flipper, at least on the one I've played a lot of, you can just flip the ball up there and you can pop it up, backhand it into the select horse of a different color shot. Nice try, James. I'm gonna give it another shot. All right. And he's off. So he lit up There's No Place Like Home. I don't know I think he's going to tilt out of it. That's the right move. We're trying to play this mode as fast as possible. So the objective here is to hit the shots that have the horse insert lit. This shot right here has the horse insert lit. This is a horse insert, a big rectangle. And to get that horse, he would have to shoot up there, that spinner shot. So one horse collected so far. He just shot the Dorothy capture. If he flips both flippers at the same time, he can cancel out of this. Two horses. I don't believe that shot was lit. No, it wasn't. Looking at the playfield right now, looks like the only shots he can get for horses are this spinner shot right here. and probably this orbit shot right here through the bumpers. I say probably because I can't quite see that insert. It's obstructed by the wire form and the mini playfield. So he's got extra ball lit if he wants to collect that. He would collect that at the saucer, the wizard saucer. And he takes a tilt. Tilts it on purpose. That's a good question about the physical locks being turned off by default. No, they are not. We went in there and I turned them off because I didn't want there to be any issue with the ball. Sometimes when you have multiple balls locked on Wizard of Oz, it'll kick out more than one ball. So I didn't want that to happen. And it just keeps it more fair for everybody to have virtual locks instead of physical locks. Physical locks can make the game different for each player. If a ball is locked before we even start the game. So James is playing. He's got one horse. He needs 4. That's horse number 2. Adjusts his hat. Traps the ball on the right flipper. Comes close to a horse on that left spinner. And there it is. The slingshot put it in there for him. That's horse number 3. He just needs, I think this is a really good time to go for that ramp shot. Pick up that horse. Or the drop target will work too. There it is, horse number 4. So now all he needs to do is shoot that collect shot. We haven't seen a collect shot from him yet. This would be a great time to do it. Hold that ball, hold the right flipper up, and shoot it underneath there. Oh, so close. That was the right idea. So he's just getting very close to hitting this shot underneath this right flipper. This is the shot right there. Oh! And that was really close. It's a pretty tight shot, but it's not as hard as it looks. And there it is. There it is. 142 for James. Nice shot, James. Very nice. So James does collect horse of a different color. After many attempts, he goes ahead and sticks that horse of a different color shot. I was still drawing on the playfield. I didn't stop it in time. He got it at 142. So he's the 5th person to have achieved a horse of a different color challenge. Very well done. So I'm going to step away from the mic for a second here and write his name up on the whiteboard to show everybody that. Whoa. And I guess I'm going to kick over the mic in the meantime. Put that back up. And I'm going to write James's name up there. He might have played in the league in the FSPA. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask. James Gasson, 142. Nice going. Yeah, we're gonna let other people play. Don't worry about that. Jerry, you want to get in on this? You want it after James's game here? All right. So James finally got that shot down. That was a pretty good time. I'm just talking to Mike. He was able to do it at 1:42. That's, I believe, the second fastest time we've seen today. We got to get Pinball Joe to play it at some point here. Do you want to play? Okay. Alright, so we got a new player stepping up to the Wizard of Oz. And it is Jerry Krobuth of Pennsylvania. And he's off. So we're looking to see some horses collected. There's one. Yeah, I asked the girl in blue, she didn't want to play, so just to let you know. 2 horses. And a right out lane. To folks out there who are just joining us, we're here at Awesome Games Done Quick. And this is Pinball Done Quick. We're having a challenge here on the Wizard of Oz pinball machine to see what the fastest time players can achieve, horse of a different color. And so far, Jerry has 3 horses. He finds the right out lane again. And he just needs one more horse before he collects for a horse of a different color. And that collect shot is the crux of this tournament. Well, not tournament, but competition. Look at that bounce back. That was nice. And Jerry lets Toto escape. So he needs one more horse. And actually, no, he doesn't. I guess I gave him a horse. I don't know the rules to horse of a different color that well, so I didn't know if you could get one in Toto or not, but it looked like you could. But right now, a horse of a different color is ready to collect. It's this big, you can tell that by this big insert right here that's lit. So if he is able to shoot underneath that middle right flipper, and down there, he will achieve the challenge. But it's not going to happen on this game. So he will probably try again.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
And we're back in business here. That's 1 horse on the drop target. 2 horses. It gives you that orbit is awarded really early on the shot. He gets control of the ball on the right flipper. That's 3. That's that tough left orbit shot that he just hit. And the ball is bouncing around there in the rollovers. So what's lit now? The drop target will be good. And that works too. So right now he's in really good shape. He just needs to get the ball over to the left flipper. And right now, if he could just stick it, he would have the best time. Yes. But did not stick out. It looks like he didn't have the flipper up for that shot. He's trying to transfer the ball from the right to the left here. He's trying to do a post transfer. It's not the easiest game to do it on. And it's just a little bit low with that shot. He didn't really have a good look at it because it was on the fly. So he's trying to get the ball over to the left. And he had to look at it at that time. Oh, and there it is, 124. Actually rounds up to 125. That's a good first time for Jerry right there. He puts it in at 125. 124.71. We're rounding it up to put up Jerry for 125. You're rounding it up, right? If it's 124.71, do you round it up or you just give him 124?
124.
Okay, so 124. That's what I've been doing.
Because your button clicking isn't going to be early.
That's right.
It's going to be
124. Let's not cheat him out of that
It's
second.
less than a second.
We got Pinball Joe making a command decision here. He says it's 124. Jerry. Oh my. Nice job, Jerry. You could have done it. You could have done it like 40. If,
Yeah, I could have. I had those really good.
yeah. Try. You gonna try it again?
Oh, sure, yeah.
124. So just let me know when you're ready. Hey, thanks for the compliments out there. I appreciate that.
Can you run through it again on the same game?
No, just get a ball two and start it over.
Just go to ball two and start over.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the top score? What's the lowest time?
52 seconds. Jerry just did 124. So that's, but Jerry could have done it in about 40. He just didn't hit the shot. Jerry was in really good shape. So we got Jerry playing again. He just put up a fine time of 124, but he can definitely improve on that, as you saw. He had a couple shots at it. He could have put it in under a minute if he could hit those shots. So he's got one horse so far, and it goes straight down the middle. If you've never played legit pinball before, Bloody, you're definitely missing out. So he lights up Toto, and Toto is lit by these four rollovers right here in the right out lane. If you roll over all four of them, then you'll get a chance to play Toto Escapes, and he just succeeded in Toto Escapes. The first time you play Toto Escapes, the ramp will be lit to save the ball, and that's exactly what Jerry did right there. So now he's back to collecting horses. He's got 2, 3. Nice ball control there. Just misses that horse. Trying to get the ball under control. And he's got the 4th horse. Takes a swat at it. It almost goes up there by itself, it looks like. And oh, he fumbles that one. So no horse of a different color that time. But it's still lit. But he's already passed his best time. And oh!
Already passed it.
Yeah.
So I'll probably hit it.
Hit it anyway. Alright. As you can see, it's not an easy shot. It just kind of rattled around right there. He almost had it, but just didn't stick for him. And that's going into the there's a saucer right there that the ball just went into. There's a saucer right here, and that's what I'm calling the wizard saucer. There's another saucer in the game behind the drop target, way up top here. And that, if you shoot that saucer, it'll kick the ball up into the mini playfield, the upper left mini playfield, where you want to hit these stand-ups and spill out rescue. And there's a multi-ball that can be achieved that way. Nice nudge by Jerry to keep the ball in play. He wants that collect, and he's a little bit late with that shot. You see him sticking it right here. Nope, still a little bit late. And that one's gonna go left out lane for him. It is. It's not an easy shot. All right, he's at it again. trouble, but he shakes it out of there. One horse. Two horses. And a fat live catch right there. He just stuck that live catch. Looks like three horses. 3 horses in 24 seconds. And the ramp isn't lit for a horse. But the, what is that? Well, let's see. Looks like that left orbit's going to be the shot he wants to hit right now. And that is not an easy shot. You can change which horses are lit by the switches around the rollovers at the top area right here. So these switches right in this area right here will change which horses are lit. So the only horse you have lit is the left orbit, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, you can change it by the rollover area if you don't like it.
Okay.
You're at 115 right now.
Yeah, that's pretty dead.
I'm gonna try it again.
Yeah, I'll try it.
All right, he's gonna start over because he's already approaching his personal best time, and he wasn't gonna beat at that game. I started it just a little bit. Well, okay, he's just plunging out now. Okay. And he's starting another attempt here. Looks like the drop target, the ramp. So that's a drop target horse right there. And there's a ramp horse right there. Oh, and a spinner horse. That's 3 horses so far. And he's got the right orbit and the spinner. Oh, that's the 4th one, the saucer. So all he needs now is to shoot, to get the ball over to the left flipper. He's having a little bit of trouble doing that. That was nice. Oh. And he just needs to shoot underneath that middle right flipper. Come on, stick it. Oh. So he had 2 he could have stuck it in about 33 seconds or so. This challenge is very doable in like the 25-second range, I think. If people are shooting horses as quick as Jerry did there. Nice live catch again. And he had a shot at it, but it's just not that easy of a shot. Nice bounce over there. Still at 108, still plenty of time to beat your best score. Best time, I should say. I like that move. That's very nice. That's a 115. So he improved his time to 115 right there. Very well done, Jerry. And you guys out there, you can see how that shot works. He has to hold this middle right flipper up like this. I'm sorry, it's actually a little bit further up. Hold the middle. There's a little bit of glare in that area, so it's not the easiest thing to see. There's a middle right flipper right here, and he needs to hold it up into this position and shoot right underneath there like he just did. And it's a tight shot. It's very satisfying to hit. So 115 for Jerry Krobuth is his new personal best and the 2nd best time we've seen here today. Kristen, you want to try?
Yeah.
Jerry, you want to improve your time up there?
Yeah, sure.
The racer's right here and the markers are right there.
Okay. What
Nice.
did you say, 115?
115, yes.
115. All right, cool. Ooh, that's a lot better run.
Just give me a countdown. That's what we're doing. Yes. Except that I didn't do it right somehow. There we go. Now we're going. This is Kristen Gasson. She's playing her first attempt here, I believe, at the Horse of a Different Color challenge. So far she has 1 horse and finds the left out lane. Sounds like we got a suck ball over there on the whitewater. Maybe somebody can help him out with that. He's back in play. All right, good. So Kristen has 2 horses. And the drop target's lit for a horse. And so is the ramp, so that's a really good position to be in. Those are two of the easier shots in this game. Oh, and that live catch attempt into the right out lane is something that happens a lot when you don't time the right flipper live catch correctly. It's very easy to do. All right. And Kristen is at it again. Looking to pick up horses. The drop target and the ramp are lit for horses, as well as the left spinner shot. And the right saucer. Okay, she picked up the drop target horse. So that spinner shot would be a good shot to hit, as well as the ramp. Oh, it comes back out. That just doesn't seem right. But that does happen occasionally on this game where you hit the shot and it just seems to bounce back out on that spinner shot. It's never very enjoyable for that to happen. It always seems like you got screwed when that happens. So she's at one horse, into ball two. And that's two horses. Alright, so I'm pressing A. I don't see what's supposed to happen here. My whiteboard overlays get bigger. I'm pressing A. So I haven't been paying attention. Now we're back at looking at horses of a different color here, and she has four horses. She's doing the right thing, getting the ball over to the left flipper. Maybe she wants to backhand it. That would be sweet. James is scoring jackpots over there on whiteboard, if you guys hear that. Okay. Got you there, NH. So let's see that collect shot. Ooh, a little late on it. A little late once again. And she starts multi-ball. So that shot is still available during multi-ball. Oh, so close with that shot. Just kind of rattled around for her. Didn't want to go underneath the flipper and back to the shooter lane. Early with that, well, yeah, late with that shot, putting into the saucer. She's got a good luck at it here. The ball's gonna pop out. A little late again. Early that time. And saucer. Sometimes the ball does not want to go where you want to. I have that going on with me playing Tron the other day with Jim, and I could not buy a Jim for the life of me. And this shot is going to be almost as difficult as Jim, I think. It's a tough shot. It's not an easy shot.
I like it.
Shoot
Here,
later, yeah.
here,
It's
here.
like
I
aim
like
for it, but then just go down a little bit.
Okay, ready, set,
Okay.
oops.
And Kristen is playing again. For those of you just joining us, we're speed running.
Look at that.
Speed running.
10,000, or is it? Did you win the crystal ball?
She must have gotten the crystal ball. Yeah, she got crystal ball. But we're speed running Wizard of Oz, and Kristen is laughing because she'd been trying to hit the collect shot for horse of a different color for about a minute or two last game, and then it just goes in there by itself right now when she doesn't even want it. But that's just the way pinball is sometimes. It just treats you bad like that. And right now she has 2 horses, towards horse of a different color. 3 horses. And a ramp shot would be ideal right now. That would give her her last horse. And she's starting lights on crystal ball multi-ball. There's no ball save in this multi-ball. She started that because she hit the crystal ball skill shot and lit up all the ball letters just like that. And then shot the spinner, which starts the crystal ball multi-ball. So all the lights will be on during this multi-ball. They're not right now because she hit the Glinda stand-up, which actually negates what the witch does. She has three horses right now. Still could use a ramp shot. And that light's her 4th horse. She's going to cancel out of this. And then bring the ball down to the left flipper. And that collect shot is lit. Oh, it's so close. It just gives her no satisfaction. She was so close with that ramp collect shot. It just kind of hit a little bit of rubber. And it didn't go all the way up for her. So she's going to still want to hit that collect shot. Or actually, she's going to start a game over, I guess.
Yeah, just let it drain. Start over.
I don't know what happened there, but the game did start over. Maybe it sticks out pretty far, so maybe you bumped into it. It's easy to hit, yeah.
Sorry, should I just start over?
You should, yeah. Just start it over. Well, you can just hold the start button then. Well, not now, but when you let it drain.
When you're on ball 2.
Well, now you probably want to cycle it because you started. No.
Oh, did you turn it off?
Yeah. Well, I was saying, yeah, I gave you bad advice. You want to hit the start button, but not until it starts ball 2. Because you started another player, you're still on ball 1. So it'll take a few seconds. Wise has to power his computer up. It takes a little bit longer than the Williams games and the Stern games. We got Pinball Joe seated next to me now. We have the pleasure of his company here. How do you think this challenge is going so far? You haven't tried it yet, right?
I don't know.
You
I have to try it.
You haven't tried it. Jerry could have done it in about 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
He just didn't hit the shot. He had a shot at hitting it in 30 seconds. He just missed the shot. So it's very doable. Like in the low to mid, maybe mid 20s, high 20s will be about perfect.
Ready?
I don't think it can be done in less than 20 seconds, but I think it can be done in the 20s.
We've got ready, set, go. We're gonna have to write a primer for speed run.
Well, we can hit the button when it leaves the plunger lane. You know?
I just mean, like, whoever's timing it, there needs to be a standard for it, right?
As long as you start the button, start the time when it leaves the plunger lane. That's.
I think once
good.
it goes off that switch, you know, if you flub it so it comes back down on the switch,
that's your fault.
That's your fault.
Yeah.
But you know, if you're doing it and recording it, you can restart the timer.
So 3
Just
horses.
not here.
Yeah. We got 3 horses. We got 4 horses. And she can take the fastest time right now. If she sticks this shot, stick it. Ah. Let that bounce? No? Okay. So she had a shot at taking the fastest time on the board here today, but missed the shot. She could have put it up within 40-something seconds.
Chris Newsom is a very encouraging announcer.
Come on, stick the shot. Let's go. It's just a little bit late. I don't think she hit the saucer with that shot.
That's the cool thing about the challenge is you get good at doing the shots that,
And that shot is not going to happen.
or you're
this
able
game.
to achieve it.
No horse of a different color satisfaction in this game. Looks like Kristen might want to try again. James wants to try again too. We can't really seem to talk Joe into playing this game.
No, I'll play. I'm just not going to butt in line, you know.
Well, it's not butting in line. You just get next to the line. There's a line.
Is that how lines work?
Let me explain the line situation to you. There's a queue, and you stand one behind the other.
What's a queue?
What's another word for line?
Another word for line. Why are you using another word for line?
It's a more sophisticated word for line. I thought you might like that.
Sophisticated.
Yeah. When you're over in Europe, they say Q. Q-U-E.
When I'm over in Europe.
And when I'm in Europe, they say Q as well.
Oh.
Yeah. So not a lot of horses so far. In fact, about 0. But she did spell auto though. Well, no, you didn't spell Toto, you spelled Otto.
Okay.
Okay.
She wants to start that one again. I don't blame her.
I don't know, Jay.
So she short plunges,
So that's
picks off a
horse.
drop target horse,
And then ramp horse. No.
and she
then,
shoots it up into the castle area.
And then crystal ball horse. What's the optimal order? Short plunge.
It depends on what's lit.
Ramp
I'm not
horse,
sure. I guess
smoke.
they're always lit the same way.
That's a horse.
No, that was a hurry up. That's confusing. It looks like it's a horse
Yeah.
because the hurry up will light all the lights in front of it, but the horse was not
She
lit.
got a cow, right?
So she's got 3 horses.
A cow and 2 horses.
The drop target's lit again for a horse.
Or a cow.
That's a nice way to pick up a horse. 'Cause I think the drop target's one of the easier shots to hit and one of the quicker ones too.
Quick.
You can hit it from either flipper. It's right up the middle. Yeah, I'll be good for that. Either the ramp or the drop target. Pick up that last horse and start chopping away at the collect shot. It's been elusive for Kristen so far. So she's got 4 horses. Collect shot is lit. And here it comes. Oh, a little bit early. Looks like she hit the flipper. Might have been a good time for a backhand right there.
That was a good try. I like that backhand.
That backhand, she was just a little bit late with that backhand. It was there. Bounce that over there.
I think she likes hitting it off the crystal ball targets.
Let's see that shot here. Here we go. She sets it up and way early with that shot. Bounces it over
She's doing this
nicely.
on purpose.
And still a little bit early.
She likes the entertainment. Down there.
And that kickout's not the nicest kickout. So we did power up the coil a little bit to make it. Oh! Buck 42 on the horse of a different color collect for Kristen.
Okay, I'll try.
Very nice.
You mind if I try?
Write your name up there. 142. The Gassens like to do it. They like to do it at about 142. That's about how a Gasson does a horse of a different color collect. So Kristen Gasson ties her son's time, James Gasson, at 1 minute 42 seconds. And you can sense the relief. You can sense Kristen's relief finally hitting that horse of a different color shot there.
Okay, let me just figure that out.
Oh, we got Pinball Joe. He's plunging, and I'm.
Not doing it.
Oh, he's not doing it. He says. Okay. What are you not doing?
You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
And James is off. But actually, it's not James. It's Joe. He should have gotten James to plunge that ball for him though, because I think he would have plunged it better than that. But this is Joe, Pinball Joe. Some of you might know him as Pinball Joe,
Nobody does.
or Joe Saeed, or player that's ranked around 70th in the world, something like that.
What do you mean, right?
Well, what I mean is, you go to the IFBA rankings,
IFBA rankings.
and you see the list of people there, and if you were to scroll down, you would see Joe Saeed ranked around
scroll
70.
down.
You gotta scroll down. You're not in the top part of the page, but you're down there on the first page. If you hit overall, and then you look, and Joe's there. So he's got 1 horse. 48 seconds and 1 horse. 2 horses. Okay. You gotta see some more horses from Joe here. That orbit would do it. So would that saucer, right? I guess not. That's a horse. That's 4.
It's not really.
No? Then why is the collect lit? The collect is lit though, right? What's going on here? So why is that light on then? That's not right. That light should not be on. That was confusing me because he only has 3 horses, but now he has 4. But the horse of a different color collect light was on. That shouldn't be the case. We might have to turn this game off and turn it back on. And Joe almost forces the ball down with the flipper. That's a good strategy. It's a good technique.
So try it again. Oh, try to turn it on and off.
Yeah, well, just okay.
Reset.
Yeah, we're starting the game back over because that collect light The light right here that I was saying was on, it should not have been on. He only had 3 horses. But for some reason that light was on, saying that he could collect. And he actually shot the shot, and of course didn't collect because he only had 2 horses.
So it does take a while.
Yeah. So hello to all of our listeners out there. Thanks for joining us. We are doing a speed run on the Wizard of Oz pinball machine here. That's made by Jersey Jack, and all these games we have here are donated to us to use by Replay FX in Pittsburgh, out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yeah, this looks right. That's right. It looks fine to me. What's wrong? Well,
Or half the play field being off.
I don't know. That doesn't look so good. I mean, your horses are working. No?
Are you really? Are you serious? Am I in another universe?
All right, turn it off and turn it back on again. Do it again.
I'll do it, bro.
All right, that's a horse.
Might be easier without all those LEDs.
We stayed up pretty late last night, but we didn't get back down here until early afternoon. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, B-Doles. I'm hoping that's not the case, but I've never had any light boards go out on mine. I've had some connector issue, but never any light boards out. So hopefully we don't see that here. That was something that was...
That's better.
It looks good now.
Ready?
Yes, I'm always ready.
So 3, 2, 1.
I guess I wasn't ready.
Ready?
Go ahead, I'll just add a couple seconds. Alright, then start over.
I'm not playing to then like cannot do it.
That's right, just start it over. Well, the build on this Jersey Jack game is pretty spectacular.
3, 2, 1.
There's more stuff in this game than there's been maybe ever in a game. So it just depends on your viewpoint as to whether, you know, I'm not going to get into the Stern versus Jersey Jack debate, but I know Jersey Jack set out to make a game that was, you know, very feature rich, and they certainly achieved that with this game. And also just the lighting was something that we hadn't seen before, the way these lights are able to make so many different colors. I know that Stern has games like that now, but when they were making Wizard of Oz, that was pretty innovative. Starting again, huh?
3, 2.
People who are really observant might notice that when the ball is hitting these switches up here in the rollover area, these switches right here and here, it's changing which shots are available for a horse of a different color. It's also changing the lights of a horse of a different color. So, horse of a different color works like this. When you're playing for points, you want to get 4 different color horses. So, that might be a strategy if you're playing for points, to put the ball up into the rollover area and to light horses to be different colors. And if you're able to get 4 different color horses when you collect, that will actually multiply your bonus and score more points in the process for the collect. And the next time you play horse of a different color, instead of needing 4, you'll need 5. And if you actually get 5 different horses, 5 horses of different colors, you would increase the bonus further. The multiplier would go to 2.0 instead of 1.5. There's all kinds of little kind of technical, geeky things that Keith Johnson has written into these rules. And the game is really a treat for hardcore players, I think, because I like Keith Johnson's rule sets. He has really deep rules. There's always something more to go for. He and Lyman being my favorite programmers out there, so if either one of you guys are listening out there, I love you guys' work. And I think you both know that already. Yeah, I agree, Jay Fox. I did have some screws that needed to be tightened, and yeah, you know, the light board issue was definitely a big issue that JJP had to deal with.
Tell him he's
Sorry. So Joe's starting over again.
Is there a reason that some? Okay, they're all okay.
I got you. Just go ahead and play it. All right.
Okay, 3, 2.
So Joe is off. And I'm pretty sure Joe can put up a really quick time if he hits his shots here. Joe's a very good player. One of the more accurate players you're going to see playing this pinball machine today. He picks off the drop target horse. He's already got 2 horses. Picks off the ramp horse. And that's the 4th horse right there. So that shot's ready for collection. He missed it. He would have had about a 29-second completion right there if he was able to stick that shot. He's just a little bit late with that shot. Let's see him pick it off here. Oh, still a little bit late, it looks like. But as you can see, the 4 horses can be lit within about 20-something seconds.
Yeah.
And the whole challenge, he could have.
1 minute.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What's been the best time on that?
Just 52 seconds, and that's not really
No, I
very.
mean on the 4, just lighting the horses. What's been the best time?
People have done it in about like Joe did. You know,
I got
Jared,
on my first ball.
Joe might have done it the fastest there. He within 20-something seconds. I haven't really been paying that much attention to that, but I think probably 25 might be about as fast as it can be done. Actually shooting underneath the flipper and everything.
Oh, okay.
Joe was doing it pretty quick there. I mean, if you hit drop target, ramp, well, ideally you want to hit the ramp last as it brings it to the left flipper.
Feeds it right back,
And
yeah.
so drop target, you know,
But why don't
saucer.
we,
or even the spinner shot. That would work too if that was lit.
what is it, that match, the crystal ball?
Yeah, I'm calling that the spinner shot because there's a spinner right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the crystal ball shot, the spinner shot, that'll be a nice one for the 4th horse as well, giving the ball to the left flipper.
3, 2, 1.
And Joe is off again. Pinball Joe. It's a spinner, and that's good for a horse. So Joe's stuck at 1 horse right now. Not getting him quite as fast as he did last game. Well, that's good for a ramp horse right there. And the orbit did not give him a horse. It wasn't. The orbit was not lit for a horse. If you notice right now, when he's hitting those switches in the rollover area, it changes which horses are lit. Joe's saying he's not motivated. Well, maybe he wants to start over though. Want to start over? He's gonna start over. Be nice to see just Joe get a score up there.
3, 2, 1.
Joe's giving up on that attempt.
On ball 2, just hold the thing. Counts down. Do it. Don't get nervous.
So we got a new player here. She's gonna attempt to shoot 4 horses and then collect underneath the middle right flipper. So she wants to know where the collect is. I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
You have to hold that right flipper up. If you hold that right flipper up, you shoot right underneath there. That's the only way you can collect. So you get 4 horses, you shoot underneath there, and that's how you collect. Yep. Then we're off. She plunges the ball into the pop bumpers. Sometimes that'll work for a left orbit collect, but it didn't that time. Getting a lot of rainbow targets, but no horses yet. And nice save there. Close to hitting that drop target, that would have been good for a horse. Another good save. Rattles around the spinner. Nice live catch. And having some trouble finding the horse. Oh, nice nudge back into play. Hits that stand-up instead of the drop target. All right, we're on to ball 2. And those rollovers are changing where the horses are located. And that's our first horse right there. Locking the balls up. Getting good progress towards multi-ball. Unfortunately, that ramp is not lit for a horse anymore. Oh, good save there. Got 2 horses. And straight down the middle. Brings the ball down to the lower flippers. Nails that drop target for a horse. And unfortunately, it was just a little bit too early to shoot that shot. She only had 3 horses, but that's the shot right there that we're looking at to collect those horses. So that was a good try there, but didn't manage to get all 4 horses before she shot the collect shot. That was pretty unfortunate. That collect shot is tough to hit, and it's nice to actually have it ready when you're shooting it. Try again. Okay. And she's going to give it another try. And we're off. For those of you just joining us, the objective here is to shoot the shots that have the horse insert lit. And the horse inserts are these rectangles right here. That's a rectangular horse insert. That's one right here. And if you shoot those, it's going to award you a horse down here. You can see she has a horse right here. 1 horse so far. So if the player is able to collect 4 horses, then the shot right here will be lit for collect. And that's a tough shot. You actually, the only way to shoot that shot is to hold the right flipper up and shoot it underneath it. So she's got 2 horses. And I'm joined by James here. James was able to shoot 4 horses and collect. And what was her time?
1:42.
In 1 minute and 42 seconds. So she gets her 3rd horse. A little celebration. And let's see if she can pick up that 4th one. Ball comes down to the right flipper. She nails the ramp. Or did she not? I missed it. Oh, halfway up the ramp again. The ramp is just not having it. The ramp is lit for a horse. She's doing the right thing. Traps the ball on the left. And a little bit early with that shot. Way early with that shot. Let's bring it back down and get that ramp shot. Oh, nice live catch. She's got skills on those live catches. I like it.
She has all 3 locked up.
That's 4 horses. So now we need to see that. We need to see that collect shot. But Joe was trying to tell me something there. That's straight. That's a straight down the middle.
The shooter lane switch broke off in attack from ours. The one that tells the ball that's sitting on the ball.
I got you. So we're still at the same spot we were at the end of last ball. She has 4 horses. She's completed that part. We just need to see that collect shot. So we need the ball on the left flipper, and that's not going to work. That's the end of that game. You were very close. You want to try again? Kristen, you waiting to play? Yeah. She's going to give it another shot. She feels like she should be able to collect those horses. And we're off again. She was really close. That's not going to give you a horse, because you have to come in from the spinner, unfortunately. So
The team, the computer.
that's a horse. Got the drop target horse and found a solid right out lane. Only spelled T-O out of Toto, so that's not going to give her a chance to save the ball. So James, what do you think about Wizard of Oz? Were you enjoying playing that game?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that game over?
I think so, yeah.
No, it's just ball 2. You have ball 3 now, yeah. You get 3 balls here at Pinball Done Quick. We pretty much have the game set at factory settings. The only thing we changed was we have the game set to virtual locks rather than physical locks. And that was an unfortunate drain there. And changed the coil settings, the strengths on a few of the coils. And she's going to give it another try. And she plunges. That's actually not a bad plunge. Oh, that live catch is sweet. That's the ramp horse.
I don't think she collected a horse at all.
She's got a horse. You just can barely see it. That's 2 horses. See? They're right there. Horse 2.
Oh, you can actually see the horses from right
Yeah,
there.
you can see them right here as well. Exactly. You can see. Well, I'm messing it up, but you can see them right there. So she's at 2 horses. And the drop target is still lit for a horse. That's a pretty good one to pick off. The drop target being this shot right up the middle here. And she's saying she's hitting a lot of ramp, and I agree. Unfortunately, that's not really what you want to do in this challenge.
Ball 1.
It was bouncing up and down the center pin. There's a center pin, if you haven't noticed, right here. Most games don't have one, but some games do have a post right there between the flippers. And she was bouncing the ball right up and down on that, but didn't manage to get it back into play. And that's a nasty left out lane right there. So we're still at 2 horses. We need to see 2 more. And she's in a good position because the drop target and her favorite shot, the ramp shot, are lit for horses. So maybe we can get her
Still 2 horses.
Yeah, she's at 2. She got 4 a couple games ago. And you can tell she knows what she's doing by those nice live catches we see from her on the right flipper sometimes. But suffered it straight down the middle that time. Well, hey, try it. You can try it many more times. And she's plunging the ball again. This time she put it into the pop bumper. Sometimes, like I said, that got her that horse. Yeah, she got the left orbit horse from the plunge. So that's a nice way to pick off a horse. A little weak with that shot. That right ramp, the ramp from the right flipper just takes a nice, strong, solid, clean shot. From the left flipper, it's a lot easier. It's kind of similar to Adam's family, where the bear kick ramp is easy from the left and doable from the right, but just a lot tougher. And she's starting There's No Place Like Home. I don't think you can get any horses in this mode, so it's probably best to just let this go unless you want to play this mode.
And like save your ball.
And it's a right out lane anyway, so it doesn't matter either way. 3. Only has 1 horse so far, but that can change quickly. I'd like to see a ramp shot now. Uh-oh. Not much progress that game. I think she's going to give it another shot. Yep. And she's off. Putting the ball in the pop bumpers, and that's not a bad idea because sometimes you do get lucky and get the ball like she just did right there. Yeah, she got that left orbit force from the pop bumpers. And she traps it on the right. It looks deadly right there. Yeah.
That was her second ball.
Yep. Hey, Dave Hubbard's in the house. We're joined by one of the area's best players, David Hubbard. And maybe we can get him to give this Wizard of Oz horse of a different color challenge a shot. I don't think this is one of his favorite games, but maybe we can talk him into it anyway. There's also the Battle of the Witch challenge, which nobody has gotten yet. So that's really the big challenge.
I've got the witch to hurry up.
The player can actually start Battle of the Witch and melt the witch. That's That's a very worthy goal. She lights Toto right there, and by lighting Toto, she's going to get a chance at shooting the ramp to save the ball. It's not the fastest way to achieve this challenge, but if she wants to keep the ball in play, this is the way to do it. And that's a right orbit. That's not going to do it.
Too late.
And about to count down. Yep, that's it for that ball. So she's on ball 3. She has 2 horses, and looks like the drop target. Well, the drop target was lit. Now it's not lit anymore for a horse. Like I was saying before, these switches in the rollover area, they change what horses are lit, and unfortunately, they moved it so that the drop target is no longer lit, and that's the end of that ball. That's the way we do it here. Yeah, David's in line, so he's gonna give it a shot here. You know what you're doing, Dave?
I think so.
All right.
You're right. This isn't one of my favorites.
So give me a countdown, and we'll take it from there.
Right. So 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. And Dave Hubbard is on the machine.
Oh, we
I'm
just
expecting
got.
to see some quick horse action from Dave here, hopefully. And there's a drop target horse. And there's the outline. No horse in that outline, unfortunately.
Guy crying.
So Dave's getting the feel for the game here. Looks like the horses are lit at the drop target, and the right orbit, the right saucer, and even the left spinner is lit. So that'll give him a horse right there. He's not going to even want to flip up there because that's just going to waste his time. Nice drop catch by Dave. Oh, got denied by the spinner shot. He didn't really shoot it anyway, but it would have been nice to see it go up in there. So it looks like from that, yeah, the orbit would be a good one to go for, or the saucer over there. It's still stuck at 2 horses. A little late with that shot in the spinner.
2 locks are lit.
And James is right, he is lighting up the locks.
3
And
horses.
he does shoot the rescue lock, but
Not on purpose.
not what he's looking for.
And 4 horses
There's that
now.
spinner shot. So he's got 4 horses. He wants to shoot that collect now. Let's see if he can stick it on the first try. That would be very impressive. And he's got a multi-ball going too. So even more chances to hit the shot. Let him bounce over. That's a very wise move.
During this?
Yes. I believe he can still collect during that. So we're looking for that collect shot here. There it is.
Oh. 2.
I guess it doesn't give it to you. So I was totally mistaken.
We'll see if we learn something.
Well, I don't know. I mean, everything is still going. But yeah, I didn't see it give it
I
to you.
didn't see. It'll be on
The display did not show that, so I guess, well,
I still have a horse there. Didn't get to see the horses around, so I must have gotten it.
you collected, yeah, I gave it to you. I gave it to you like 202. It just didn't show it in the display, which is unfortunate.
There's really no way to know in that situation.
You know,
3 balls
I had you,
lit.
yeah, a little bit over 2 minutes, 202. So Dave shot the shot, and unfortunately during multi-ball, I guess, at least during that crystal ball multi-ball, it's not going to show that that he collected it. He certainly did collect it. I mean,
escape.
it was kind of a confusing mode. Yeah, it was 2 minutes, 2 seconds. It was kind of a confusing mode
If he
because
stopped it, there's no reason.
yeah, just play that again because you're going to do better than that. Or unless somebody else wants to play behind you.
I'm saying if he stopped the timer, then I'll just let it go.
Yeah. Are you waiting to play? Are you waiting to play? Okay. He wants to play it. So we got a line going here on Wizard of Oz. And it was nice to see Dave Hubbard hit that collect shot pretty quickly. It's not an easy shot to do. But the confusion we had was that he was in crystal ball multi-ball, the lights on crystal ball multi-ball, 2-ball multi-ball, and he hit the shot, he collected it, but it just didn't show on the display, so I wasn't sure if it actually collected or not, but it in fact did collect. So that's good to know. I thought you could collect it during multi-ball, and that was true. He started like at least a 2-ball game here. It's in fact a three.
No horses.
He started a 3-ball game here, so that's not really what you want to do.
So, Chris, what was that I accidentally started, that 2-ball?
He's the question from Dave Hubbard is, what did he start? He started a crystal ball mode, which is always going to be a multi-ball, and that's achieved by shooting the 4 ball stand-ups on the left side. And after you shoot those 4 ball stand-ups, when you shoot the spinner, it's gonna start a crystal ball mode. The 4 of those being lights on, lights off, weak flippers, and no hold flippers, I want to say.
Right, I remember getting lights on.
So those are the 4 ones. There's actually a 5th one, a 5th like mini wizard one as well.
Right.
So Dave started the lights on crystal ball multi-ball. But the player here started a 3-player game, so actually what we want to do is that when we get a chance, just start it over. When he gets to player 1 again, just start this over because we can't time you playing a 3-player game. So when we get back to ball 1, player 1, just hold that start button in and we'll get you going again. Alright, so just hold the, just wait a second here, let it go to ball 2, player 1. Alright, just hold the start button in and just start 1 player. Are you holding it in? Okay, now just go ahead and play 1 player this time. Alright. So whenever you're ready, just give me a countdown and go. Alright, we're going. Oh, maybe not. Nice.
You might be 3 seconds away, so.
Yeah, I started a little bit late, but we'll see if that matters. A minute here. So, I don't think we got any horses yet. Yeah, no horses yet. But there's a horse. He got the ramp horse. And very close to picking up that drop target horse as well. Just a little bit late. A little weak on the ramp shot. I think James was making the horse noise, were you?
What?
Have you noticed when you click the horse, it makes a little horse noise every time on the game? It does like a little noise that a horse would make. I'm not probably going to be able to do it, but every time you shoot a horse shot on Wizard of Oz, it'll make a little horse noise for you to let you know you picked one up. And that was an unfortunate drain there. So that's his ball 3. That's the end of that game. And would you like to play? And what is your name? We never caught that. My name is Chris. What's your name? Jeannie. Good to meet you. We got Jeannie stepping up to Wizard of Oz here. She's going to try to put together a 4-horse and collect run for us. And Jeannie is off. Quickly down to the right flipper. And she has that nice live catch going on down there. It's very pretty. Looks like she backhanded the saucer. And that would be awfully tough to do if you're trying to go for it.
Already has 1 horse, 2 horse.
She's got 2 horses, as James says. The drop target was not lit for a horse at that time. That's unfortunate. Looks like the horses are lit up. Where are they? It must be on the left orbit. There must be a horse lit there. And she's in the total escape mode, which looks like she's in a timeout, but she decided to swat at it. And it's over anyway, so that's a pretty quick mode. If you don't hit that ramp within about 10 seconds, you're not getting the ball back.
Why does she even need Toto in order to finish this?
No, she doesn't. Well, that's just what happened in the game. I mean, I don't think she was going for it. It just happened. That's a lock. Again, that's superfluous right now. The drop target would be awfully nice to hit. Oh, and it bounces back up. She got the Lazarus ball and takes advantage of it by hitting the drop target. Well, actually behind it. She got 3 horses. James is right. Thank you, James. And that last horse must be on the right orbit. I mean, left orbit. That's a tough shot. Right through the bumpers. three horses, one to go. And she gets the horse, wisely plunging into the pop bumpers to achieve that horse. Now hold that flipper up and put it right underneath there. Not that early. Oh, give her another shot at this. No! No. You can sense the frustration.
End of the game. It's still a pretty good score.
All right, and we're off. I can't read his name on the name tag there, but we have a player here. He's tried a couple times before. Chopping the ball on the left. And no horse there either. But he's got one horse already. And that's good.
Two horses.
That's good for a horse. Somehow managed to backhand the right orbit with the right flipper. And we got a line forming here for the Wizard of Oz. Horse of a different color challenge.
Following the yellow big brick road randomly around playing Ring Around the Rosie.
So Dave, you online? All right, good. We'll go ahead.